Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to make pencil toppers. So I bought this pack of 3 plain pencils and I want to make them some toppers, so just they look cuter. And why not making some Goblincore inspired pencil toppers. So that's the plan for today. For this I'm going to use polymer clay. You could use cold porcelain clay, or I don't know, any other clay you have in mind, but it's just again, I want to make it quicker because I don't have the enough time to wait for the cold porcelain clay to dry, so that's why I'm using polymer clay for this one project. So my plan is one will be a mushroom, one will be a gnome, and the other one will be a frog. So let's start with the frog. I already conditioned this green color, and then I don't know, just go from there, creating a little frog top. I think I have to add some of this liquid clay so the frog will not fall off. I hope so. I'm gonna leave some of the clay for the foot and the eyes. Now I'm attaching the eyes, or the place where the eye is gonna go, and I'm smoothing out the binding using a ball tool, because attaching between different parts of polymer clay is very important so that they don't fall off. Now I'm adding the white part for the eyeball, and then the little black pupil, and then just push it down there using the ball tool. Now using the smaller end of the ball tool, I'm making the nose holes and a line for the mouth. And of course I'm adding a little blush to the cheeks to make him cuter and blushing. Now for the feet, I made this longer oval shape, and then I cut the toes using a little cutter or X-Acto knife, and then I'm making these little balls for the toe tops. And yeah, same for the other foot, and then he is the little frogman. Now I'm using some of the blue clay to make the pants of the gnome, so just rolling it around there and making a line for the legs. Then I'm using red clay to make the body or the thumb, and pushing until it will attached and combined. You can use the rolling tool to make it more flattened and smooth, and then I'm attaching 2 little brown ball pieces to make the shoes, so it appears as the gnome sits on top of the pencil. And I'm making the arms, just making a little cylinder like this, and then making a hole using the ball tool, and making the top a little bit more narrow, so then you will attach that top to the body like this, and your gnome has 2 little arms. Now for the hands, I'm just making 2 little beige balls and pushing them inside of the hole, but make sure that you press very well so that doesn't fall off. Now for the beard, I'm marbling white and black clay like this together, so they make a grayish color, but I don't want them to be combined that well. I want still to be able to see the marble. And then I'm shaping them into a beard shape and scratching lines for the hair, or the beard hair, and just attach the beard piece to the gnome body. Then we make a little nose, just a ball out of beige clay, and the head, of course. Here I'm using brown clay, and just make it into this head shape, push it onto the top of the gnome, and push very well again so it doesn't fall off, and done, the little gnome. And last, I'm gonna make the mushroom pencil. Again, I'm using liquid clay to attach the clay to the pencil. And now I'm flattening out a white piece of clay and trying to make the stamp. So I want the top more narrow than the bottom, and that's how I make it using my ball tool. I try to get the shape that I want, and then I'm using a clay tool to make some fine lines to give the stamp a texture and it looks more realistic. Making the mushroom head, I apologize because I forgot to record it. Somehow I forgot to press the record button, but it's very simple. Just make the head out of a red clay piece, and then I just attached a flat circle of this beige clay, and then using my clay tool and X-Acto knife, I'm making these fine lines for the texture. Now I'm adding some liquid clay and attach the mushroom head to the top of the pencil and press so it doesn't fall off. To make the spots, I'm using this clay and I just tear it off. I don't want to make it like circled or balls because I want it to be irregular and it looks more realistic, and then just attach them onto the mushroom head. Okay, these are all of the little pencils. We have the gnome, we have the frog, and also the mushroom. So next step, we have to put them in the oven and pray that they will be alright, because with polymer clay you never know what will happen in the oven. Hopefully they'll turn out alright and then we can use them. So these are the pencils after they bake all together, and luckily they all survived the baking process. They are hard and strong now, so we can use them. Beside for that one, I don't know, only this pencil, somehow the paint bubbled up and break like this. I don't know why the others did that, but yeah, that's not very bad because it's a pencil, you know, and you can still use it. But yeah, I like the toppers on them and they look very pretty and cute and all Goblincore themed. The little frog, I'm gonna give you some close up. Then the mushroom, pretty from the bottom, you can see. And then our little Gnome man. I think his head is a little bit too small, but it's okay. So yeah, I have already sharpened this one pencil, the little frog, and I want to write you a message, which is, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next video. Bye!